Hey, Will, have you ever been on a podcast?
No.
Have you ever been on a podcast as successful as ours? Because we have dozens
Certainly
dozens of followers.
Certainly not. Certainly not.
Welcome to $2 Steak, a pro wrestling podcast. This is a little bonus episode that we're putting together because this week we are doing Big Daddy Tolbert's Cool Kid Bachelor Party here in Asheville, North Carolina. Tolbert.
Yes.
We made it up here. We are here. This is technically day 2, but this is day 1 here.
Day 2 for me.
At Casa del Tolbert this weekend.
Yes. And it's been fun.
But Tolbert, we also have, we've got a good group of people here. Can you introduce everybody here?
I'm sitting here and I'm looking around the room, and it's some of my favorite people in the entire world, some of my oldest and dearest friends, and man, I'm just happy to have y'all here, dude. I wouldn't have anybody else here, and my brother, of course.
Yeah.
So as we teased earlier this week, we have one and only T2 William Tolbert, and that would be the little brother of Chris Tolbert. Now, over the past few episodes of $2 Steak, Tolbert has told some kind of messed up stories about the childhood upbringing in the Tolbert household.
A lot of spots.
Will, can you tell me a little bit about what it was like growing up with Chris Tolbert?
Well, wrestling-wise, I was always the smaller one. So I think he's mentioned that a couple of times. So I got a lot of power bombs.
Dude, straight up, I would give the wolf symbol and straight jackknife powerbomb perfect form right into her parents' bed, dude.
Yep. That's completely accurate. Choke slams. But it was always like it was a partnership. Like it was like real wrestling. Like we kind of choreographed some of it. But I had to learn all the smaller roles. So I was a big fan of, jumping off of stuff. I was a big fan of Rey Mysterio-esque.
Will was a high flyer.
I was a high flyer.
I was a brawler.
He was a brawler. I had to learn the submissions.
You got to use the submissions, yeah.
Got to use the submissions.
You had to stretch him. If ever he got out of hand, you had to put the real holds on him and stretch the man.
But, it's fun being choke slammed when you're landing on a bed. It's really fun being choke slammed.
Tell me now, can you collaborate? I mean, can you give us a true or false? What was it like to break your parents' bed?
Well, we broke a lot of stuff growing up. We only broke. I think me and Chris only had one maybe real fight, maybe 2 real fights. One, he threw me through a sheetrock wall. One time.
Wait a minute. Was that a shoot?
Freshly brand new that my dad had just put up.
I bet Papa Tolbert was so mad.
No.
Livid.
Was he more or less mad than the bed incident?
We lied to him, and I don't know. So I told him, I was like, we were supposed to be painting the room,
right?
And I told him that I was doing the baseboard, and that Chris tripped over me and fell into the wall.
Dude, that's like,
was he running full speed?
Dude, I shoved him and in the fucking
I was through the wall.
No, why? What caused the throw?
There's no telling.
I was telling him to edge so I could roll behind him and we get it done faster. And he's arguing you know how you have a brother.
Chris is like, Will, sell your spot, man.
You're not going over.
Yeah, come on, man.
Not going over.
Put me over.
I think I hit him with a broom, and then he just
shoved him through the
wall. Who in your mom and dad's eyes, who was the heel, who was the face?
It was always when they were
talking to the mic.
Tolbert.
God damn it, Tolbert. He's rolling.
Into the mic. He's rolling a joint.
joint.
He can't figure it out.
Yeah. So usually it started. Mom and Dad would pull out of the driveway and go somewhere, and they left us around I'd say 9, 10 years old. I was a couple years older. They would leave us home alone. We can trust you guys, right? As soon as they'd pull out, we'd lock up, and William
right away.
We'd go ding ding, and just
tie up.
Go at it, man.
My favorite things was chokeholds. My favorite thing by far in all of wrestling is when someone's in a chokehold and the hand gets dropped once and the hand gets dropped twice, and the hand starts to go down that third time, but then it shakes up. And we would do that so much. So there's a lot of a lot of choke slams, but we would kind of set up different moves for each other.
I feel like you just dated yourself. They don't do that anymore.
But we would actually
they don't do that anymore?
Well,
they
know.
down the hallway leading to my parents'
Oh,
bed.
yeah,
like,
yeah,
we
yeah.
would actually, you throw each other into the back of the couch or, and, pretend something was a chair.
So we had an episode. It was probably it might have been like our 4th or 5th episode, and Tolbert was telling us about this time that y'all went to go see WCW.
Oh yeah.
At the Fayetteville complex at the time. It wasn't the Crown complex, but it was the
Charlie Rose Agri Expo Center.
Yep.
Charlie Rose Agri Expo Center. And he told me this story about how you guys left the Christmas play early or whatever and ran across town. You got to pat Sting on the back. That, I think, is his number one memory as a child.
I don't think I remember anything from that night except touching Sting, because that moment was like so. That might have been my first erection.
Did it drive you? Hey, Will, did it drive you to be the man who you are now?
I would say 100%. I don't think there's anything more than that moment.
And we wouldn't say the better man, right? The better man.
The better Tolbert.
I wouldn't say better.
The higher educated
just
Tolbert.
Just different.
Why do you still have an erection?
No,
So
I have an erection right now thinking about Sting. And it was the cool Sting. It was the blonde hair, short, high,
surf
flat
Sting.
top. Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So what we got you here for today, we wanted you to have, it was unfortunate that Cookie was not able to come on this week's podcast. Cookie is usually the guy that gets to watch strong style matches with us, and that's usually a Japanese style professional wrestling match. Now today, we want to bring you into $2 Steak the way we do we want to do every episode, because we are going to show you a Terry Funk match. Terry Funk is become kind of the mascot of $2 Steak.
Now, you and I didn't necessarily grow up with Terry Funk. He made a few appearances in WWE during the time where we were watching. I think the first time I ever saw him was a match against Mankind, and you and I were probably like, who is this old guy? But now that I'm older and have done some deep dives into wrestling history, he's the fucking man.
Terry Funk is the man.
Yeah.
So we are trying something a little different today. We are going to do a live watch-along for Terry Funk against Atsushi. I don't even
Onita.
know. Atsushi Onita. God damn. And he's taking on Terry Funk, and it is going to be an exploding no-rope barbed wire exploding ring time bomb death match.
That's the only kind I like.
And
That's
I just
the only
rolled
kind.
the biggest fucking joint.
Do we need to pause recording while you go smoke that real quick?
Hey, are we going to pause like you say we're going to pause and we never actually pause?
Yeah. Go ahead.
I do have one question for you guys. What was your finishing move? What was your special move?
Finishing move? Will's Frog Splash.
Yeah.
The Froggy Splash.
The Froggy Splash or
Hard R or hard G?
The Frogger
Splash.
Frogger Splash.
I was a big fan of the figure 4 or I guess the Lion Tamer was like my favorite.
Mini Lion
The
Tamer.
Lion Tamer was my favorite submission by far.
Did you say, ask him, ref? Ask him. Ask him.
I made up my own. I guess I called it like the ankle breaker or something.
Right.
And it was basically a one-legged Lion Tamer, but it was more focused on the ankle.
It was kind of like a reverse toe hold into a Boston crab, kind of.
Yeah.
Your brother was a shooter, man. He was they call him a hooker back in the day. So we are going to start this match. Tolbert, do we need to pause it while you go out and do your thing before?
Let's do it.
All right.
I'm still in the process.
So we are going to watch this match live. We're going to send out this link this week on our Twitter and our Instagram, because
Not
we
Instagram,
still,
just Twitter.
because we still have that competition
Hey,
going
can we
on.
plug how awesome the Twitter has been for following the Tolbert bachelor party?
Oh, it's been phenomenal. All right, so if you're going to watch along with us,
Should we
we are
do a
going to give you a countdown in 3, 2, 1. All right, so this match is going to be something a little special. They're starting off with the wave. The wave. And, with the wave.
So, Aaron, this is in Japan?
This is in Japan, correct. And this match, I didn't get to do a lot of research on it, but Onita is one of these, like, badass Japanese professional wrestlers. Him and Terry Funk were the two guys that kind of brought the deathmatch style into this matchup. Now,
this is the barbed-wired match that I wanted out of the Faces of Foley. Like
the Faces
they've
of Foley,
wrapped
right?
it up. They've twisted it around.
They have C4.
It looks
They just gave a
sturdy.
little tee shot of these little. They look like little mini boom mics on the ropes, and it's actually little capsules full of explosive.
Onita looking like Dewey Cox, looking in the mirror, having to think of everybody that he's wronged over his life before he's taken this match.
Wait till you hear. Wait till you hear the music he comes out to. Like I watched like the first 2 minutes of this match.
I know
Yeah.
Terry Funk.
Yeah,
I
you know
recognize
Terry
that guy.
Terry Funk.
Kelly.
You mean that's not Kenny Omega?
No, that's Terry fucking Funk.
Hey, Kenny's the man too.
So as we're watching this matchup, it's a little bit different than what we have been watching. We don't watch a lot of death matches here on.
I don't think we've ever done a death match.
We've
First
never
death
done a
match.
death match.
This is our
And
first death match, and Cookie's not here to experience it.
I know Cookie is missing out on a very exciting first experience. Look at Onita, man. Onita
Wait.
just
Here it comes.
we're listening for.
Watch this live.
Oh yeah, Cookie will watch this.
I did
match.
get him a little present today.
Hey, Will, you're
from,
educated. What does that
from the
say?
store.
No clue.
You didn't take Japanese and.
didn't take
Japanese.
No clue.
Clearly not that
don't
smart.
Speak Japanese.
So as this matchup's underway, we are calling out now. I cannot guarantee you guys that Terry Funk will throw a chair in this match, but I would like to think that he does.
He's gonna do something crazy. Here he comes.
Those
Look at
are
that
beautiful
poncho.
tassels.
Look at that poncho.
Terry fucking Funk, guys.
Look
this
at that
guy.
crowd as well. Also, this is a packed house, dude. That's crazy.
Oh, his
And,
music is not what I thought it was
no.
going to
So
be.
to confirm, Tolbert's only watched the beginning of this. Aaron, you've not watched this? Or
I
you
know
have?
what the finish is.
I just watched the intros.
I have not watched throughout
And
this
so
match.
Will has not watched this clearly at all. He had no idea, and I have not watched this either.
Does Terry Funk always dress as a cowboy?
Yes.
Or-
Terry
okay.
Funk is from.
That's a
It's
cowboy
because
thing.
Terry Funk is a goddamn American.
Terry Funk is also from Texas. And now look at the
the ref.
referee.
That's the referee.
The referee.
The referee dressed as a
right.
fucking
So
yeah,
he
like
looks like
bomb suit,
he looks like,
Chernobyl-esque kind of guy.
I was gonna say he looks like a beekeeper in Chernobyl.
No, it'd be Fukushima because we're in
Oh,
Japan.
Fukushima.
What,
Too
guys?
soon.
I mean, that's what happened.
Too soon, Aaron.
That was sorry guys, that was like 8 years ago.
All right, so Terry's rocking chaps as well, right?
Terry needs to rock. No,
Right.
when Terry drops
Here he
trow,
comes.
he's wearing the normal stuff.
I love this intro.
For Onita?
Yeah.
Is he coming out to Iron Man?
No, he comes out to Wild Thing.
Oh my God!
Look at that
This
smoke.
is
To
awesome.
Joan Jett's Wild Thing version. Wait, this jacket. I would pay $1,000 for this jacket. Wait till he turns around. It's fucking sick.
Yo.
Really? That's a members-only
don't know
jacket with
what
some
that
Japanese
says.
graffiti.
It's
You would
so
pay
badass.
$1,000? Hey, Tolbert,
I don't have $1,000 to spend on it.
I know we spent it all on
I
this
got a
weekend.
bridge in Alaska for you, Tolbert.
So as we watch
look
this
at the,
match,
look at the crowd. They're loving this. They're all singing Wild Thing.
The crowd went mild.
They're all singing Wild Thing.
That's the
dude,
that's
look at the
PA,
guy behind him with
Tolbert.
his glasses, with the Bret Hart glasses.
Are you saying Asians just like karaoke?
You see that?
No, I'm saying the Asian behind that guy is Joey Janelle.
All right, so here we go. We're starting this match off with the classic face-off
Dude, I love
Why
the
do they
stare
face
down on
off before the
walkway.
ring?
because
Aaron?
Terry Funk
Is Terry Funk?
is Terry Funk.
Terry Funk does not need a ring to wrestle.
Hey, Tolbert, remember that time Terry Funk bit the Sheik in the face?
How could I forget? Oh, look at that ref, man.
The referee looks like Moltar from
Look at that look,
from the
man.
Space Coast Coast to Coast show.
He does look like Moltar.
How did Terry Funk get in Japan? Did
He's
someone like
huge.
invite him?
Terry
Or did he
Funk
just-
is so over in Japan, you have no idea.
Look at his classic pants, dude. Those
they-
pants. I need a pair of those pants.
Japanese people think Terry Funk is like the American's American.
So what Mick Foley is to us Americans in the Attitude Era, like Terry is to all the Japanese wrestling fans.
So they're making the announcements right now. If you're not watching along, Terry Funk raising his arms. Terry, he knows he's about to go through hell.
Yeah.
That's all we have to say. This is going to be a hellacious fucking match between these two
I mean,
guys.
but you can see the look in both of their eyes. They're like,
Does the Japanese guy know about what's like about to happen?
I would hope so. I would hope.
I feel
that
like
they
the
don't.
ref does because he's still in his like full-on sheet armor.
Hey, it looks like
if Raiden went into, again, Chernobyl, like
they got that costume from the original Battlestar Galactica cast, like from the '70s sitcom.
Hey, you know what? The ref doesn't care about his fucking hands.
No, he doesn't. He does not. But
Full
no,
skin.
He wants to make
Full
sure.
skin.
He wants to make sure that Terry Funk doesn't have any fucking weapons.
The last barbed
in
wire.
this matchup.
The
Did you
last
just see
barbed
that?
wire match we watched, the referee had gardening gloves on, nothing else. This guy, no gloves, full-on nuclear radiation
Reactor stuff.
suit, no gloves.
I really want to see one of these things go off.
Just wait.
Oh, it happened.
Hey, Will, I'm going to assume they all go off.
The suspense is
This is
Hey, Will.
that's what we're starting the matchup. Here we go. The matchup is underway. Terry Funk, Onita. It's got to be a slow-paced match at the beginning.
You hope, right?
They're going to be dodging the barbed wire here for the first couple minutes.
So,
They
have you
have
watched the
to.
beginning of this or no?
No, that's how barbed wire matches go.
You should see Onita now on the show. The Wrestlers on Viceland. Onita
Hey,
looks
did
phenomenal.
they pay for that plug?
No, but I think that they. I'm
But
sorry.
it has been a great series. It's amazing. Here we go.
As they
Lock
tie
first
up-
lock Look at those classic Terry Funk pants.
Terry Funk is looking great in this matchup already. Terry Funk showing the lower center of gravity here.
That's why he's winning.
able to kind of push Onita backwards just a tad.
We're just going to let Aaron do
This is Midnight Mayhem again.
Aaron's doing play-by-play
I
live.
feel like I'm doing my television show again. Now
Hey,
look
Aaron,
at the test of strength between
did,
these two men.
Did Midnight Mayhem pay for that plug?
Yes, yeah, actually they did.
Oh, did they? With
yeah,
your
because
debit card?
because
With your
it
debit
was my
card?
show. It was my show.
Did it pay with your debit card?
Yes.
With the $2 steak logo on it?
Yeah.
All right. Just making sure. They're still tied up, by the way.
So the match, it's like The Godfather. You have to start off a little slow. You know shit's going to go down. All this stuff's happening. It's a way to kind of bait you in the audience, get you emotionally invested in this, starting off slow for the big crescendo that will happen
Should
later
we
on
ask
in this
our
matchup.
audience if they are you guys in?
Are you
guys
not
buying in?
entertained? Are you not entertained?
You're buying into this?
Somebody get me a spittoon. I need to spit some dip out.
I just don't know how
Yeah,
big
some amazing
the
shots.
explosion's gonna
Mitchell, that
be.
is actually true. That's some really great shots.
Oh,
Tight
the
shots.
headbutt. The chest slap is just one of the best wrestling moves.
It's called a
It's
chop.
wonderful.
Come on, Will. Jesus. Will, do you even wrestle?
Oh, some great punches,
I'm
man.
gonna stick with
I-
chest slap.
I love Terry Funk's punches.
Terry's got amazing punches.
Oh!
Our
First
first explosion of the matchup.
Dude,
A stiff punch.
was it
from Terry
Onita?
Funk.
Is that his name, Onita?
Onita.
Yep.
His hair was smoky.
Yeah.
His back is smoking. His wife beater is getting ripped off by Terry Funk right now.
Yeah.
It's because Terry Funk doesn't like wife beaters.
Because Terry Funk is a man's man, a
just-
noble man.
He respects
just goes
God
shirtless.
and women.
forever.
In Texas.
So
In
Terry
Texas.
Funk, the way that we have started appreciating Terry Funk, he throws a hell of a right, doesn't he?
He does. I would not. I mean, that's the kind of right I would throw if someone was starting shit in the bar. I was like, hey, man.
It's that right that follows with the elbow.
He's
right,
already
Tolbert?
bleeding.
got our
Onita's
first-
arm is already bleeding in
Yeah,
this
I got our
matchup.
first sight of blood.
So Onita, sitting down, making sure that he doesn't get thrown back into that. God, they are already bleeding like stuck pigs. And Terry's going for the
there's
bite.
the bite. There's the
Terry
bite.
loves a good bite.
Terry's going to go
here
for
we
that
go.
pile
How is that
driver.
allowed?
I
Pile
love
driver.
Terry's pile driver.
Dude, all right, such a simple maneuver.
Beautiful
but
pile
the
driver.
It's like
way-
a sit
That's
back.
good
though.
thing.
Normally
The
they
way
go
he does it,
forward.
man.
That was a sit back.
That's how he does it. He does the sit back power.
Sorry, I'm not
sit-back
well
pile
versed in the
driver.
Terry Funk.
And that's how you would actually.
Do it in real life if you're in a pile
Exactly.
drive someone.
Like if you were in a bar and you wrapped a guy up, you're gonna sit back on it, right? I
Yeah,
guess.
exactly. Oh, that was awesome. I love those.
It's
little,
spinning neck breaker.
Yeah, I love those so much.
Terry Funk is just
That was
a
a
man's
stiff knee.
man.
That was a knee to the face.
Onita just took a real stiff knee to the forehead.
How would you like to be one of those photographers standing ringside for the C4 exploding
God.
death match?
Hey, Mr. Photographer Man.
Yeah.
We're not gonna tell you when it's gonna go off.
No. You're going to have
Prepare
to. Here's
yourself.
another one. Oh, my God. Onita going into it again. Terry has yet to And then he just, oh my God,
His
look at
singlet
his
is torn.
back.
Yeah, he's stuck on those barbs for a little bit. Can the ref even actually see anything?
What is that?
Holy shit!
Holy shit. Holy shit. You sick fuck.
Like Terry Funk here.
Telly.
Terry's not bleeding yet, but why do I have this like sick gut feeling that Terry's gonna start like just bleeding?
Because every
everywhere.
match that we watch with Terry Funk, he ends up bleeding.
everywhere.
Yes.
It is a very one-sided matchup so far.
Yeah, all the offense from Terry Funk.
Oh, here it comes. Here comes Onita.
Oh, is he gonna go?
Oh, Terry Funk grabbing the knee, dropping it, the knee breaker right there. Onita taking out his base from under him. So if that happens, how's Onita going to be able to escape when he gets Irish whipped into that the barbed wire? If he's got a broken knee.
You're speaking way too high
Oh,
level for me.
I hope he's getting a face of C4 right here.
Oh, look.
Oh, God. Look at the
Terry.
tease. That tease is phenomenal.
It is. It really is.
Hey, Onita, his head is going into the barbed wire about to. What are you going to do, Onita?
You going to grab the ropes? No.
He can't grab the rope.
That's actually what Onita looks like now. He's had a couple facelifts, like for real.
No shit.
Yeah, like no shit. Here he comes. God, he looks like he's about to rip his freaking scalp off.
Oh, is he going to grind the forehead? He's going to grind the
Oh,
forehead.
my God. This is rough already. It ain't even happened.
I don't even know if I want to watch.
Hey, Will, this is wrestling, bro.
Yeah, this is wrestling.
Will, is this what you guys did in Fayetteville?
Hey, we had some friends, like backyarders, dude.
Oh, man, that's rough.
Oh, my God. All right. Come on, Onita.
He powered out of it.
He's
What are we gonna
grabbing him.
see?
He's
There goes
grabbing
Terry.
him. Terry Funk's still grabbing the hair. Here comes. Oh,
beautiful.
nice side suplex from Onita.
But, now I think, like, someone's face has to hit the barbed wire at some point.
at some point it will.
someone's bleeding from
My
the
money's on Terry's face.
That's some good foreshadowing. That's all I'm saying.
Terry Funk, I love that little headbutt that he does. When he's on all fours and he'll headbutt you, he's like a wild bull.
So, William, being a literary professional,
Yeah.
Can you appreciate the storytelling? And,
I mean, that's my favorite
The
part.
Well,
aspects
this is
of it?
non-literary, right?
Say what now?
I can't speak. Non-literary.
But
Is
still,
that how you say it? No
it's
words.
telling a story.
No words.
Yeah, but I mean, there's like the narrative aspect. The characters have always been my favorite part of wrestling. You know?
Who's going into the wire now? Terry!
there we go.
Terry!
Terry goes into the
Face
wire.
to the wire.
Moltar got hit with that one. Oh, Moltar just got hit with a
We got
flailing
our
Terry
first
Funk,
ref
too.
Bump.
Face to the
Well,
barbed
I wouldn't
wire.
think the ref bump would hurt him since he's wearing, like,
Yeah.
a lot of equipment right there, right?
Correct.
How would you like to do you think Vince would ever do something like that?
Absolutely not. Why is Terry up and stumbling?
Oh,
the
Terry
Terry
stumble.
stumble.
Out of
I love
nowhere.
Terry stumble.
Out of nowhere, the Terry stumble.
Terry stumble's the best.
And a
And he
twitch.
did the Apollo Creed twitch.
That's what Seth was doing when we got kicked out of the
that's
bar last night.
The stumble or the Apollo Creed twitch? Because when we saw him, he was definitely asleep and snoring and doing the Apollo Creed twitch. So Terry's bleeding right now on the forehead. Wow. That's
Growing
rough.
up, Chris would DDT me at any time, at any given time, any part of the house, any day.
So it was like an RKO, but for DDT.
Say what now?
Out of nowhere. He doesn't know RKO.
Wow. Okay.
Oh, do you think he what? Do you know what an RKO is?
No.
So all right. So anyway, I don't know.
No,
actually.
explain it. Explain it.
Randy Orton's move is an RKO, which he does a like, I don't know, what is it?
It's pretty much a diamond cutter. You know
Diamond
what a
cutter.
is.
out
A
of
wild
nowhere.
swing
out
towards
of
the
nowhere.
Okay.
The referee.
So Chris would come in and just DDT you out of nowhere.
Usually kick me in the stomach.
It'd be like a stunner DDT
Stunner
combo.
DDT.
Yeah, well-
Was that the
combo.
Tolbert move? Hey, Tolbert, is that what you're going to do to your number one intercontinental contender tonight in the hot tub?
We'll see.
Terry's
He's going into the barbed wire.
Nice headbutt.
I love the Terry, like
He's
the
trying not
tiptoe.
to touch it.
That tiptoe's the greatest. This is actually the gift that I sent you guys this week.
Oh my God.
Oh, and he's still stuck. Oh, God, he's still stuck, folks.
We had an explosion.
And you know what happens when you're stuck?
Yeah. You had to get unstuck.
You got to get unstuck. And we'll use bolt cutters or some sort of cutters for that.
Not
It's a pretty nasty gash.
someone's. Yeah, never mind.
How awesome would it be if like Moltar like took his helmet off and he's actually like Mick Foley or somebody under it? My God!
That's the swerve I'm looking for, and don't expect.
I think he almost just blew one of his fucking fingers off.
Oh, God, dude.
Gonna need a tetanus shot.
Why would you want to go back in there, Onita? Oh, here comes Terry.
Because he's a professional.
I honestly don't know how you win this match. Would it be?
I was just wondering that. Is
You
it a
pin
pin?
him, right? I
Is it a pin? I didn't listen to the rules beforehand.
Well, Aaron,
they
they
were
were
in
in Japanese.
Oh, you know. Terry almost fell back into it.
The Terry Stumble is something that I love so much.
Terry Stumble is what makes
Terry
him.
Stumble sells a
We've got
lot of
5
things.
minutes left in this matchup.
Before
So,
all the C4
before
goes off?
everything blows up, if there's 5 minutes, there's what's going on, Will?
Oh, I was checking the food over there.
The food?
We got
What's
food
more
in the oven.
important? Cooked meat or cooked wrestlers? So if they don't,
Oh.
I don't know.
I think they're pretty similar.
First two count.
So if the match does not end before this count goes down, the entire ring explodes. All of the
Do you hear
C4
that
explodes.
siren
Is that
in the
accurate?
background?
That's how the match will
It
end.
sounds like a factory siren going off.
I know. The people are having like
Panic attacks.
over here.
Look at that crimson mask from Terry, man. Oh, Jesus.
Oh, and he's just wiping it all over him. And this was before the people would do the blood tests before the
Before
matches.
really?
Yeah,
Jesus.
Terry is just stumbling. I love that. He looks like he's in a oi punk show, like in the pit, doing that weird
he's that's one of my favorite moves.
That's the move that you do. It's the Terry stumble.
You know what?
So drunk
You're
Tolbert does a Terry Stumble.
I don't even have to be drunk. Aaron's seen me.
No, he's usually a little drunk.
Hey,
always
Tolbert,
starts off.
I listened
I'm not
to
getting in the pit tonight. Nah, dude, I'm just gonna take it easy. I'm just gonna watch the show tonight.
And then he's ripping a inflatable donut with his teeth,
Yeah.
with blood streaming down his face. Terry
Terry
Funk's
Funk.
gonna try to go for
figure
his,
four.
He can't. Can he get it, folks?
You can't. He's not.
Oh,
He's going for it
for it
again.
again.
Onita. We got 3 minutes, Terry.
This is the best move ever.
Oh no, he's gonna push him off. Terry's gonna.
no! Is there gonna be any explosive lefts to go off?
I love it. Look, it's got the like little
The
police
sirens,
siren
yeah.
light at the top. That's pretty cool.
I feel like the referee's the most like visual person in this match.
No way, dude. Look
Dude,
at
he's-
Terry bleeding.
The referee's just like full armor.
I haven't noticed him though, but look at Terry's face, man.
Was that it?
And that was it.
Wow.
Was that it?
pin?
That was
that a
not
one,
it.
two, three?
Did he just call it? Like what's
He
going
just-
on now? Why is the timer still going down?
Yes. Yeah, no. Everyone's gonna die.
Is it a 2 out of 3 falls?
Yes, it is.
That is the dumbest shit.
Oh my God, he's choking,
choking
with
him.
the barbed wire.
With barbed wire?
Yeah.
So he just pinned. Onita
that
just
barbed
pinned
wire
Terry
or
Funk.
tape?
So first pinfall
For a 3 count.
Obviously, we don't speak Japanese. but
Who
it's 2
would
out of
have a
3.
2 out of 3 falls with a 20-minute time limit in a C4 ring?
Well,
The Japanese.
FMW, man. Frontier Martial Arts Wrestling. Insane. They
I
do
think
this.
they're ringing the bell.
Yeah, what is Terry doing?
he gets the ref.
Don't interrupt
The
Terry.
helmet is off.
Terry.
Oh, the helmet is now
Oh.
hitting Terry in the face.
Helmet comes into play.
Terry's doing the dance.
Oh,
Oh, another
DDT.
DDT.
Another one.
1 minute and 50 seconds left, folks. What's going to happen? Onita. Is he going to do the... he's going to do a power driver. No, a power bomb. That was kind of a
Nasty
crappy
looking
power bomb. That was bad. 135
They are
left.
wore out by this point. Yeah, they are wore
Yeah,
out.
they've.
man.
This is
Losing
not
the
like
team.
unlike the Dustin and Cody match. They've
Another
both.
power bomb.
Oh.
Ooh, that one's rough,
that was
too.
Really bad.
They keep ringing the bell.
Like,
Like
it sounds like a train depot. Like, it's
right. Well, we're actually at Tweety Rail.
crowd
just-
is
the referee's
quiet.
putting his helmet back on.
He can't see out of it.
It's because it's bent because it hit Terry in the face.
He looks like some anime character. Like, get him out of the ring. Get him out of the ring, Onita. Get him out of the ring.
Oh, we got
7. We got a minute left.
57,
We got a minute left.
56.
55. 54.
We're not going to
53. We're not? We're not? Okay.
No.
So there is less than a minute left. This matchup has been all mild. Or it's been kind of wild. It's been a little wild.
Why are the people in the front row not moving?
Dude,
Why are
they're
the photographers not?
This ring's about to explode. 30 seconds, and this ring explodes.
29 seconds left. And we're trying to see. Onita's trying to get out of the ring. What is he going to do? Is he getting out of the ring? All right, so he's leaving Terry Funk to die, obviously, in the middle of this ring. Onita's gone. Terry Funk's dead, apparently. 14 seconds left. What are you doing?
He goes back in.
Save
10,
Terry.
9.
He's
8,
waking him up. He's
Wake up,
saving
Terry.
him. This is Forrest Gump
5,
shit right
4,
here. No, Terry.
3,
no.
2,
2.
Get out.
1. He's coming.
Oh my God! They're dead, right?
Oh my God, folks.
We just
see a
witnessed
heel
the
turn?
death of Terry Funk.
No, Onita actually tried to save him.
He took one for
He
him.
threw on that area. He threw his body on that grenade.
Yeah, that was. Look at that. That is the coolest shot right there. The looks like an 80s
Wait,
like.
do you hear that fucking guitar music?
It's
That's
awesome,
badass.
isn't it? Terry, are you alive?
Terry!
It didn't have to come to this, man. But he's saying it in Japanese. So.
Yeah, of course.
Terry's like, what the hell you saying, man?
Wake up, Terry.
I ain't no Japanese.
Hey, would Terry have thrown himself on Onita?
Hell no. Terry, Onita,
So-
giving their bodies for our entertainment.
Oh, yeah, they love the fans. They want us to be entertained. But do you think this leads to some
Medics
kind
are
of
here.
partnership after he saves them?
I'm not sure we're going to have to do some research on this. I think it's a very interesting way to end that, but it's also a very heroic and honorable way to end.
Oh, yeah,
Onita coming back to put his life on the line to save Terry Funk.
Very strong
And this
style, one would
badass
say,
music.
yeah.
It's
It's
an
very
ultimate show
epic.
of respect. It's like, hey, you know, I'm here too with you, brother.
Wow,
Oh,
that
what a
it is
shot.
his.
What a shot. That is awesome. With the
Forever.
Dude, look at those gashes on Onita.
oh no, deep cuts. Going.
I don't know what he's
going
gonna
to
say.
Going to promo.
Is he crying?
He is.
You
Whatever
didn't
he's
get the
saying.
Is
subtitles?
someone going to translate this?
Sorry.
It's passionate.
It's
though.
passionate.
I just want to hear what Terry says. And Terry's like, all right, thank you, guys. Good night. All right.
Look at his arm. Oh my God.
There's some deep
That's
gashes.
a fucking deep gash.
Maybe they're trying to buck the
So
system.
from what I gathered, just from that, he's just saying, "Hey, Terry's the man."
And they're coming out, but they're both leaving to Wild
The
Thing.
Wild Thing. They're going to the bar after they get stitched up.
They're going to the bar. That is a very poetic way to
That's
end
a
this
great
matchup.
ending, man.
That's a good ending.
Oh, no.
Obviously, they're going to the hospital first before the bar. Onita's dead.
He's still got the barbed wire. Is that barbed wire or is it a piece of
I
rope?
think it's tape.
That's a piece of Terry's
That's
tape.
what he was.
Yeah, I think he took it
Choking
from
him
around
with earlier.
his wrist.
Oh.
Both of these men have seen the horrors of war.
Can you imagine how Terry Funk feels when he wakes up in the morning?
Oh, terrible! Now they're talking. So it's a face turn for Terry Funk.
Yeah. Did he just refuse to shake his hand?
Yes.
Yeah. So is he turning?
No,
heel,
I mean
or-
it's just Terry Funk's character. Terry's like, I'm not going to wrestle one of these matches again. We're going to go by my rules.
He just misses his chair. He just wants his chair.
Why didn't he
You
even
know-
get to
you know-
throw a
yeah.
chair? Oh, that is the saddest shot I've ever seen in my life.
Terry didn't win because Terry didn't throw a chair.
They're like secret lovers.
What year was this made?
This was like 90-something. Early
93?
90s. Good Lord, look at his
those
arm.
gashes, man.
This is absolutely insane.
These backstage shots
It's
are
literally
kinda
disgusting.
awesome
Like
as well.
that's a 6-inch gash on his arm.
How would you top
I
something
wish
like
we would
this?
see some of these shots like modern day. You know what I mean? Like, wouldn't that be cool?
No. Samoa Joe breaks his nose. They end the match quick on pay-per-view,
Yeah, but
man.
like, why don't we get these promos backstage like this with them being patched up?
Right.
It's so passionate. Look, his facial expressions, the blood, everything. You know, it's real. This is fucking real.
How do you top something like this?
I don't know, man.
How do you top it?
Well, you don't have to top it, but you
But
could
just
just
like-
add like in the similar like sense.
Why don't we get this on Monday night? Or why
That's a
don't we,
very poetic face that he's got. It looks like he's just like,
we don't even get this on pay-per-view.
oh, here comes the ambulance for Terry or Onita. They're going to the medical facility.
Yeah.
That's
And I
wild.
know they're selling this as this might be actually real. I don't think that ambulance
Right.
doesn't work. You're actually going to the hospital, but still they film it and they present it. You know, and it's awesome,
Well, that's how, the Japanese
dude.
handle their professional
I
wrestling.
love their passion for wrestling. And well, did you notice how many photographers are and shit like that, man? That's how serious they take it.
Quite a
Like
few.
this will be in the morning newspaper.
Well, I mean, there really might be some kind of narrative of like Japanese-U.S. relations here.
Tell me
Like,
about
that's
it.
what I was
Tell,
trying to
tell me
figure
about
out,
the Japanese-U.S. relations.
Well, it depends on what time.
This is early 90s, so we were just buying up all of their technology that they were. And look at this. This very, very symbolic.
SOCOM at Justin's house and trying to hook up with his sister.
This symbolic. He's reaching through
He's not kidding.
the barbed wire.
He's not kidding.
I was there for you.
So you've watched your first match with us. We
Yep,
are
yep.
here. We're gonna go back to our festivities for Chris, and we really are happy that we finally got to meet T2.
I'm pumped. Yeah.
We're about to cook some ribs.
We're about
We
to
got
have some
steak.
ribs.
I just
Yep,
rolled up
yep.
a fine roll of some
Nachos.
Oh, you know what?
Kush,
You know what we needed to do.
straight from California.
Tolbert, while you're here, while you're doing this, you need to give me a haiku.
Get your phone out,
5,
Tolbert.
7,
On the
5
spot.
on the
Spot.
spot haiku.
You know how long?
You know what? Go ahead and start working on it.
I would just tell you, Terry is 2 syllables, Onita is 3.
Oh yeah.
Tolbert, start working on it. Will,
All right.
what were your final thoughts on the entire match, Will?
I mean, wow. That was. Yeah. I don't know if I've ever seen anything like that. But, like, I appreciated. So I really appreciated the kind of narrative aspect of the match.
Okay.
I I knew at some point, like right away, I wanted someone's face to go into that barbed wire.
Right.
And like they set it up. Like they set it up that to make me want that. Mm-hmm. And then like halfway like a couple minutes in when he almost had Anita's face on the barbed wire, I was like, yes, this is what I've been wanting the whole time. But they made me wait a little bit longer. Not like I don't sit down and think like, wow, I really wish I could see someone's face.
You're
go
not
to
a
barbed wire.
sadist.
Yeah, definitely not. But they set it up. Like there was some really cool kind of foreshadowing here. They kind of like I could kind of tell what was coming. Even with the ref that was like way overly dressed. Like the fact that we were talking about that and the helmet ended up coming off eventually. Like there was some tension. There was some really good tension the whole time.
Do you have one?
I think I do. Man.
All right, so Chris has made up his impromptu haiku,
This is not written down.
not written down
It's
at
off
all.
the
It's
top.
on the spot.
And I've been
So we are going to be
all kinds of things.
Yeah, I know. So
You
we
know
are
it's fitting,
going
it's a
to
Japanese
end
wrestling.
this. We were talking about how poetic this match was, and we're going to end it with some poetry. Chris Tolbert, your haiku.
Let's hear it, brother.
Onita explodes. Everyone almost dies twice. Next
And?
time, Bunks rules.
That actually,
That was brilliant.
that was the best.
That was close. That was
That
great.
was my favorite one that we've ever done.
We'll
All
take
right.
it. Doesn't
Thank
matter
you
if it
guys
worked or not. That's ours.
for listening to our special bonus episode. We are going to be back at you next week, and we're going to be talking about what is it, 14 or 15?
That's 14.
Episode 14, we're going to be
past
talking about
3 months into this thing.
I know, and judging by our Twitter numbers, nobody knows. Nobody knew that.
I'm not going through a table
You know what?
anytime soon.
You know what? A few people know.
A few people know, and a few people have gotten rid of
Some
us.
would
because
say
I know.
dozens and dozens of people know.
All right.
Thanks
Well,
for
folks,
having me.
thank you for listening to this bonus episode. We will see you soon. In fact, we'll see you next Tuesday because, thank God, it's $2 Tuesday.